Hello! Hello, welcome to a new video. If you're new here, my name is MunkQoo, and welcome to your September reading. Notice how I didn't say predictions because at the time I'm filming this video, well, it's timeless, so watch this whenever you want. But I'm filming this on September 10th, so it's already been over a week, and yeah, I'm so sorry. Every video, okay, as you can see, okay, today is a very unconventional video. I'm actually not even gonna do like the table spread where you can see because I don't have my phone doesn't have the memory space, and it's a whole thing to sync the video, and the video is already late and I'm busy, and like my room looks like someone on Hoarders was like, "Hey, would you like to audition?" And I'm like, "Yeah, if you pay me, I'm down for whatever you want." So yeah, my life's insane. Um but yeah, guys, I hope you guys have been good. A little life update for y'all. What I don't know. Oh, I'm traveling a lot, and okay, when I say a lot, I mean like I'm traveling. Like I usually travel once a year, so next month I will be traveling. So I will try my best. Like I am trying to hold myself to it to film the October predictions because I'm not gonna be here basically. But yeah, otherwise, I got a haircut. It looks the same. It's just the same hair I've had, except I like got layers because I don't know, my hair was it's just like if I don't get layers, I just look insane. So yeah, I got new hair and I got new these are all old, but I got a new shirt. I went to a show. Anyways, yeah, my life is yeah, okay. Anyways, I gotta start this reading because we yapping too much, but I hope you guys have been good. Thank you guys for supporting my channel. I really appreciate everyone who watches my videos, and if you like and comment, I love you even more. You guys are amazing, and I will never forget you. All right, so we're gonna just literally jump right in. Since there's no second screen today, I will like you're gonna just see this. So let me know if you like this better. I'm pretty sure the second screen is better. But in terms of our pile choices today, we can actually choose um lip balms that I'm wearing. I'm actually wearing new lip balm. I have a lip balm obsession, so for me it's like if I leave the house, the one thing I have to wear besides sunscreen is I have to wear a lip balm or like some type of tint, because if I don't wear a lip color, I look like I've died. And as much as I am dead inside, we're not trying to tell everyone that. So yes, here are my rom and ramen. I don't know, it's like a Korean brand. These are my lip balms. I'm currently wearing these two. This one's more like a lipstick, so I have to. This one it looks nice if like I wear makeup, but if I don't wear makeup, I think these two look better because this one kind of makes me look tired if I don't wear makeup. It's a whole thing. So yeah, sponsor me. This company's great. Each lip balm is about $15. Why am I saying all this shit? Anyways, so yeah, pile number one. If you choose this, it's called Date Opened because it's the color of a date. Sorry, my camera will not focus, so this whole video will be unfocused, unfortunately. This will be pile number one. It's like a berry, plum color, very beautiful. Probably my favorite. Pile number two, if you choose this one, this is called. Wait, am I stupid? Oh my god, I can't even edit this shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna end my life on video. Okay, so apparently date opened means expiration. No, because it's in. Okay, this is called bear fig. Okay, that's pile number one. Bear fig. Holy shit. Because then I'm looking at the second one. I'm like, why does it keep saying date opened? I'm fucking brain routed. Help me. Anyways, okay, so first one. Bear fig. Wait, is it? Yeah, okay. Number two, pile number two. This kind of a reddy color. My friend really liked this color. She said it looked good on me, but friends can just be nice to you. It's called Jujube. Jujube. This camera will not focus, so unfortunately, oh, it will. You just gotta yell at it. Okay, number seven, Jujube. Um, yeah. Anyways, I'm so stupid. Help me. And then this one is called. Yeah, this also says they opened. Learning new things. Veiled Rose. So it's kind of like a dusty rose color. I feel like a makeup guru from 2010. Did you guys know one of the first videos I've ever filmed on YouTube was like a makeup video, but I never like I filmed it, but I deleted it because I don't know what I was doing. But I actually feel like I could do better makeup when I was like 15 than now I'm like in my 30s. I'm like, I don't know, man. It's over for me. Anyways, so yes, whichever pile you choose out of these three, please choose your pile because we're jumping right in. All right, I shall see you in your pile. All right, guys, pile number 1. If you chose this number 15 bear fig, once again, not called, they opened. Holy crap. This will be your reading all about your September predictions. So, once again, very different video because I'm not going to show you the cards on the table today. It is kind of going to be a speed reading. Like, I'm not trying to rush it, but like, I actually have things I have to do and like I'm busy. So, yeah, okay. So, we're starting off different today because we're trying new things. Just making sure the video is recording. So, I'm starting off with tea leaf cards. So, y'all's got 3. First one, ooh, bouquet. Or bouquet, whatever you want to say it. Compliments from an admirer. Ooh, so someone thinks you're super cute. Someone's like, hey girl, what's your name? What's your name? All right, we also have hammock, which is, oh my god, I can't see. I literally can't. Okay. Hello. Okay, sorry. If I do this, the whole video is just gonna be like me. I try to press my screen as if it's like my like phone. Can you guys see? Can you guys see? Okay, whatever. Hammock. Taking a vacation physically or mentally. Ooh, and then we have another flower, which is a tulip. And I'm just gonna tell you guys, great passion. Okay. Immediately, pile number 1. Y'all's got a love reading. I can feel it. First of all, 2 florals. 2 flowers. Someone thinks you're cute. Someone, there's passion in the air, and you're taking a vacation. Live your life, literally. Okay, so those are down for that. I'm gonna get you an Astro House to see what's your area of focus for the month of September. And once again, the vacation one, like the hammock, like it doesn't have to be like you're going on like an actual vacation where you're like hopping on a plane. It could just mean like you're taking your time to do things, like taking breaks, detaching, whatever that is. So your focus of the month of September is career. Anyways, so yeah, maybe because you're busy, like, you know, career I will also lump into school, like your studies. Sorry. Then I think those two together is like sometimes, you know, when you're like on the grind, school's really busy. I mean, September school starts. September, I mean, people work at all times, but like September is usually like people get back to grinding. So I think it is important for you guys to take some time for yourself, whether once again mentally, maybe like journal, meditate, do something that relaxes you. Like some people go to the gym and that's like for them like their personal time to heal and enjoy. So whatever that is for you, like make sure you do have that time for yourself. Let's do your Prism Oracle too. What is your color gonna be for the month of September? Ooh. Oh my god. So another flower card. I don't know why. Maybe flowers are indicative in your month of September. But you have comfort with the pink flowers. So much flowers. So what I'm also getting based off like, you know, reading intuitively is something is blossoming in the month of September for you. So like it could be for you guys new beginnings, just like the beginning of something special that's coming into fruition. And I think you're finally going to, get some of, I guess, like enjoy some of the fruits of your labor, like whatever you've been working towards or like whatever you're like committing to, like there is going to be result, even if it's like in the beginning stages, like minimal result, like you're getting somewhere. Something new is coming your way. Okay, so we're gonna jump right into tarot. Um, also, if you guys notice, I'm using the same decks as I used last reading because I haven't even put them away from last month. Like it's so bad. Like I just put them on the ground and then like now I'm filming a video. I'm like, okay, here's they're full of dust, so I had to like blow the dust off. It's crazy. Yeah. We will do new decks sometime soon. I have so many decks, like I've said before. If the time persists or permits, then we should do like 40 unboxings. Okay. Oh my god. Guys, there's something with your pile. You have more flowers for like the 10th time. 6 of Cups. Okay, so I'm just gonna lay these out so we can do a spread. So 6 of Cups upright. 4 of Wands upright. No, 3 of Wands. I can't count. I thought for some reason he was also a wand. Okay, 3 of Wands. We have reversed 10 of Cups and reversed King of Cups. Sorry, I'm kind of like going through this. I just want to look at the spread. They all fell out together, and then the Chariot upright. All right, so I guess the interesting thing about doing a reading past the first week is, let me know if this resonates for you, because I try to read the tarot chronologically. So maybe what I'm saying has happened already for you. That'd be really interesting. So first we have the 6 of Cups upright. So for you guys, I believe that um there, once again, I did get a sense of a little bit of a romance vibe for the beginning of your reading. So I think at the beginning of September, you might be feeling a little bit nostalgic, maybe a little romantic, and like rekindling with somebody. It could be someone from your past, but if it's not someone from your past, it could just mean like someone that you have very fond memories of being together. Whether it could also be platonic, by the way. I'm not trying to say it has to be romantic, but like there's a relationship in the beginning of September where it's blossoming. It's like, hey, I really enjoy hanging out with you and I really enjoy our time together. Like it gives me comfort. Like once again, comfort card. Yeah, so you are getting comfort from an individual from your past or someone that you just share like a history with. And it's cute, it's cozy, it's like warm. And then as the month progresses, we have the 3 of Wands. So with the 3 of Wands, I'm getting more a sense of the new beginnings part. So kind of like venturing off, maybe like you're starting school, you're starting a new job, a new role, or just like a new passion project or hobby in your life where you're kind of like, okay, it's time to see where I want to go with this. So like you're making the decision of where do I want this to take me? Like um what is the goal and also how we're going to enjoy the journey as well. So for instance, if your goal is to, I'm just going to use this as an example. Like I want to do really well in school this year. So how are we going to do that? Like what's the little milestones we can achieve? And I think because it's the 3 of Wands, it is very early on in the stages, and for you, whatever you want to achieve or I guess accomplish, like you're taking the steps towards it. And I feel like you're going through very like optimistic mindset when you're going through this, where even though it takes time, like you're ready for it and you're like, yeah, I'm down. I Even if it takes a bit, like I'm not rushing this process. I'm just gonna do it and I'm enjoying it. Like it seems like a very enjoyable vibe in the beginning of the month. So mid month comes, mid September. You do have the 10 of Cups. It did follow in the reverse. So I'm getting the sense that as much as like obviously the beginning of the month, it's like, yay, like all these good things, the vibes are vibing. Mid month, I think there might be a little bit of disharmony. Is it called disharmony? Is that even a word? Yeah, like it's like reverse rainbow vibe, right? So this rainbow is literally reverse. Um, where it's like there might be a little bit of conflicting feelings with you towards you and either another person or a group of people. You know, 10 of cups could also talk about family matters, so like maybe you and your family having like conflict. And I'm gonna read it in conjunction with the next card, which is the king of cups. So these two reverse is like there's something that is in terms of the emotions are not balanced, and I think king of cups could definitely represent somebody in your life where they lack emotional stability. I also get the sense that somebody is it's difficult for them to process their emotions. Like they're not doing it in a productive manner where like if they're upset with you about something, instead of communicating and like acknowledging the emotions, they're kind of bottling it in. And like sometimes with the king of cups reverse, what I get is like because you're bottling, not you, but like I mean it could be you or like people in your life, they're bottling in their emotions, it starts to like build up and then they erupt. It's like a volcanic eruption almost, where you're like it's like you sweep it under the rug, but then eventually, like a month later, you're like, you know what? I never even the thing you did a month ago. It really peeved me, and I'm gonna tell you that. And then the other person's like, why didn't you just tell me when it happened instead of waiting so long? Like that's the vibe I'm getting. So I think there is a little bit of emotional instability, and that is, I feel like it will definitely get resolved for sure. Just it's something to look out for. It could rock your relationships a little bit in the mid-month. um I'm feeling for you guys, I would you want to get like one clarifier card for that, like what is like the I guess advice for this situation. Okay, so you got two cards, they like flew out. You have six of pentacles, which is the give card, and then reversed you have 10 of pentacles. So what I'm getting for your advice with these cards is to give back as much as you can to the situation, even if it seems like why would I give back when they're the one who's like emotionally constipated? I get that. But you being the bigger person, sorry, my roommate's snoring so loud, like it's insane. You being the bigger person, you are the one that I think is gonna be giving back. Like you're the one who's like, hey, I understand, you know, for you it's difficult to express your emotions, but I'm here for you and I want to support you no matter what. So I think you are going to be that rock for that person. And then with the 10 of pentacles in reverse, once again, it's kind of like there's a disharmony, and it kind of gives me the sense that somebody in your life, or you know, it could be you. A lot of things could be mirrored. It could be like both. Is, you know, they want that stability. They want that, and you know, pentacles, it could be financial security. Like they want stuff to be aligned with, you know, their goals and stuff, but like maybe it's not where they're not where they think they should be. And then because of that, it's like hard insecurity vibes are coming out and it's reversed. So I think in order to upright everything, there has to be like support for the individuals in your life. And um I think giving back is going to be the best way to resolve the issue, um to let the person kind of release their emotions in a healthy manner. And also like if they are if there is like discomfort in terms of like financial or physical instability, like there's something you can definitely work on, right? Like it's not going to be like an end all be all. So just know that that might be underlying issues for the mid month. All right, so we're going to round off with the end of the month with the chariot card. And Chariot card is so beautiful to end off the reading. I think you're finally like end of the month, you're definitely taking charge of your situations. And because Chariot card also has like the black and white sphinx, you are making decisions, and I feel like whatever decisions you're making, um, you're very confident in them. Like you are like hey, I'm gonna put this boundary up, or whatever decision I make, like I am gonna sign up for this course, or whatever it is. Like you are making those decisions for yourself. Like you're the executive of your life. And I definitely feel like because of what you went through in September, like you're ready. Like you're like, yeah, I'm locked in, I'm ready. So yeah, sorry, I oh my god, can you hear the snoring? It's insane. All right. Okay, so we're gonna jump into your love card. I forgot to grab that love oracle. So yes, love oracle. Any love? I feel like your pile does have a little bit of love. Okay, so you have two cards. First one is, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. So, what I'm getting with this one is kind of like similar to the hammock card. So, yeah, taking a vacation, whether mentally or physically. So, as much as you are trying to help people in the month of September, and like, some people emotionally constipated, like, don't drain all your energy for other people. Like there's a fine line, right? So it's like I'm like, for me it's like I'll be there for you as much as I can, especially if you're like close to me. Like I'm not, you know, I've kind of learned at this point, like it's not about how many people are in your life, it's about the quality of your relationship. So I would rather have like one to two best friends than like 10 people that were like not that close, and it's like draining for me. So really know that like whatever you're putting in your energy into, or whoever you're putting your energy into, like make sure you select carefully. I'm gonna say, like, because people do drain you, and like there's nothing worse than being drained and having nothing for yourself. So of course give and take is really important, but don't forget to rest, especially when people drain the hell out of you. You also have the freedom card. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So yes, I'm getting the sense that the freedom card is in conjunction with the chariot card, like making that strong executive decision of where, for instance, like where you want to go in terms of the relationships in your life. Like not telling you to cut anybody off and stuff, but like sometimes it's like you start to evaluate, like, is this friendship or is this relationship adding to my life or taking away? And we all go through tough times. Like obviously, like there's gonna be days where like your friend needs you, and they're a mess and they talk about the same thing for like 40 times. We get that, but like it's like, other than that, like you really got to analyze, like, besides those days, like, do you add to me? Like, do you give me life? Do you give me energy? Like, do we reciprocate the same vibe? Like really look into that, because sometimes like we overlook it, and then we're dead at the end of the month. We're dead. We're literally dead. All right, guys, I'm gonna finish off the reading with a self-care card for y'all from Mr. Frog. Okay, so I trust myself. So yeah, guys. Definitely gives me the vibe of like he's scared to scooter down the ramp because he doesn't know like he's gonna hurt himself or what's gonna happen. But I think, especially with the 3 of Wands you guys had, it's time to take that risk. And I think that no matter what you do, like if it's hard for you, like if you get nervous, if you get like, oh my god, like, what's gonna happen, whatever that is, like it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out, even if it's not the expectation that happens. Sorry, what am I fucking saying? Sorry, even if it's not exactly how you expect it to turn out, whatever happens is like there was a reason for it, and that's always how I think about things. Like the universe has mysterious ways of taking things out of your life but bringing new things into your life for a reason. So just trust that's gonna work out, even if it's difficult. I think it's okay for you to do the thing. All right, guys. I do gotta go. Um, I don't know why my stomach's kind of hurting. What's new? Stomach problems, part 5. Okay, so yes, I will see you guys next month. I will see you. I will. I know last year I skipped October. Like, I actually did not film any October reading because I was just like, I forgot what happened. Oh, I went on vacation. It's always like in October, I guess I travel, and then like it was crazy. It was crazy. Oh, I also got sick like 3 times. Okay, so that's probably why. But yes, I will see you guys next video. Thank you so much for being here. I am offering private readings at the time of filming this video. So if you really want to book me, let me know because your girl is busy. But yeah, I love you guys and have a wonderful rest of your month. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose this Jujube lip balm number 7, then this will be all about your September predictions. Even though it's mid-September, we got it. Okay, so I did something different with pile 1. We actually gonna do Oracle today first, and then we're gonna jump into Tarot. Okay, that's like so many cards. Okay, so you already have like 1,000 cards coming out for you. So I feel like there's a lot going on for y'all. Pile number 2. Yeah. So also, do y'all's like the double necklace layering? Yeah. Okay. I'm just like, so anyways. Okay, so your first card that like flipped, like it was like popping out is Target, a goal-oriented person. So clearly in the month of September, you're locked in. Like you're like, it's time. It's time. Like whatever it is, you're like, you got the key. You got the key to your success. Successful outcome to your problems. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot going on for y'all. Like considering all the cards were just falling out like with ease. How to y'all have a lot going on. You also have the Apple card. Temptation will test you. Okay. And then you have broken bridge. Unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Wait, that is insane. So you have a card that says key, which is successful outcome to your problem, and then you have unsuccessful outcome to your problem. You got the most contradictory cards. It's insane. So that is so crazy. So you have a card that says it's good, and then you have a card that says it's bad. So now I'm thinking, this is what I'm just gonna say it. Like the whole point of these cards coming out together is the outcome is on you. The outcome is on you. So whatever the outcome is, it's based off your commitment, it's based off your consistency, it's based off what decisions you make in the month of September, and you could either have the key to your success or broken bridge, crash and burn. And the funniest thing is this is all already like in a story. Okay, so with the Target card you got, it's like, what is the goal? Like, what is the milestone you want to reach in September? And the thing that's gonna make or break y'all is the Apple card. Temptation will test you. So very, very straightforward example would be, hey, I want to cut. Okay, wait, whoa, like it's like cutting, like in terms of like, hey, I want to like become healthier and build muscle, lose fat, whatever the situation is for you. And here's my goal. And in order to do that, the plan is to meal prep. The plan is to go to the gym like maybe 3 times per week and 10K steps, like whatever that is. But are we gonna do that? Like, are we committing to that goal or are we just yapping? So I feel like whatever that is for you, in the month of September, you are in control of your own outcome, which is crazy. Like, that's amazing. Your reading is it's very straightforward. And your focus of the month is wealth. So maybe for some of you guys, this is a career-oriented goal. Maybe you're like, we got to make some money. So how are we going to make that money, though? Are we going to get a promotion? We're going to pick up some extra hours. We're going to get a second job. We're going to get a new job. We're going to do a side hustle. Like, whatever that is for you, wealth is in your charts. This could also mean, like, I also read wealth as, like, not just, like, financial wealth, but also, like, feeling wealthy. So once again, if it's health oriented, like, I'm going to make sure that I sleep 8 hours a day. Like, we are not going to drink coffee past 4 p.m. Like, we're taking steps towards bettering ourselves, and we're making sure that our actions are consistent. so you can get the result you want. So yes, feeling wealthy as well is what I'm getting. There's so many noises. Like every time I film, like I get kind of distracted if there's too many noises around me. And there's just so much. Okay, anyways. Your Prism Oracle is the anger card. So what I'm also getting is that in the month of September, you might be feeling a little frustrated with the process, with the journey, with the result. Maybe you're not getting the result you want as quickly as you anticipated and you're like, "Hey, I've been consistent for the past 2 weeks. Where's like the scale's the same, the genes are the same, like there's no difference." And I feel like it's gonna like frustrate you, but frustration is great because it just shows that you care. It just shows that you give a fuck about the situation, and it means that you're either gonna once again keep on pushing and being consistent, maybe changing up a routine if it's not working out, or you're gonna give up. So I think this is gonna actually motivate you. Like the red is really giving me the sense that there is like a passion in your month of September where it's like, if I want this, like if it's frustrating me so bad, then I'm gonna like work 10 times harder just to get it. And I don't know, for you guys, I'm getting the sense that like, you know, some readings I'll get like, hey, like take your time, like this. But for you guys, I feel like if you want it, go get it. Like it's not time to dilly dally. It ain't the time to watch other people live your dream. Like it's time for you to do what you want in order to achieve your milestones. Like take those steps. It's not the time to plan. It's the time to take action. Yeah, like a lot of like intensity. I feel like for you guys where you're like, I have to do this. Like, I can't just like loaf around forever. Like, this is my life. Like, this is your life, right? So, and as much as like we can't control a lot of things, like we can control how we show up. And I think that's going to be important for you guys. Is if you're going to show up for yourself. All right, guys, we're going to jump into tarot. It's interesting because the tarot is not really coming out, but when I was doing the oracle, they were flying out. But now that we're doing tarot, y'all don't even want to let me know. Okay. So you have first card. It kind of came out sideways, so I'm going to use it as a blockage card. You have the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Someone who's like going to manifest like the like whatever mindset or like idea you have, like you're manifesting it into the physical reality. Queen of Pentacles also gives me that like bad bitch energy where it's like I am like gonna be sustainable on my own. Like I'm not depending on anybody to carry me through this, which I don't think you are. Like I don't think you're waiting for someone to hold your hand through the situation. Like you're like, hey, I'm gonna do this on my own. Of course, at the end of the day, like take advice from people who are more experienced. If you need support in something, like ask for it. But like no one's gonna do it for you, and that's something I think that's gonna really push you towards where you want to go. It's like understanding that no one's gonna save you. Like you are saving yourself, and that's it. Okay, so you got a bunch of tarot actually that just fell out. So in the beginning of the month, you got the Sun card. So positive. I think you're definitely a ball of energy for you guys. Like you're living like a vivacious life. Like everything is super like fire positive, and you're like, I'm ready. I'm strapped in. Let's get going. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready. Like you're on this journey for a reason. So you're ready to set forth. Like he's on a horse. He's like, yes, let's go. Like we're on it. We're on it. Like you're like go. So yes, first week of September. I think you have a really, really positive outlook in what you want to do, and that's great. I love the vibe. However, as the second week roams along, the Strength card in reverse, I feel like with y'all, of course, with anything in life, there are going to be detours, there are going to be hurdles, and I think with the Strength card in reverse, it's going to remind you that like it's not going to be easy. It's not just going to be like every day I want to wake up and do this. Some days you're like I mean, at least for me, like some days I'm like I don't even want to get out of bed. Like I'm not like sad. I'm just so tired. Like for real. Like on my day off, I will sleep until I can't sleep no more. But this is gonna be when temptation is like with the Apple card, like temptation is gonna test you where it's like, are you willing to pull through though? Like there is gonna be difficult days, but are you willing to muster up the courage to be strong enough to pull through these adversities? And it's also gonna remind you like what's your goal? What's your target? Like why are we doing this? Like what's the point? Mid-month of September, you have the death card, which is beautiful. And you have a lot of like definitely like you're on a journey this month, okay? Like with the all the horses, like they're all traveling alongside each other, like with the death card coming out for sure, like there is going to be like a, I would say, a sudden change, like a rapid change where there is going to be an epiphany for you where you're like, if I want this, I need to change. Like there's something that I'm not doing that is like bettering myself towards this goal that I have. And I'm not saying to be like those motivational speakers where it's like, if you're not like running 20 million freaking kilometers a day or whatever, then you're not doing enough. Like, I'm not telling you to kill yourself over this, but like, just know that whatever isn't working or whatever makes you keep slipping back into a cycle, because there are times where it's like, hey, I'll skip a day or whatever. Like, I'm not gonna do this. But then skipping a day turns into skipping 2 days and then turns into skipping a week. And then next thing you know, a month passes and you haven't done what you said you would. Couldn't be me, right? Anyways, and it's gonna be that thing that kind of like makes you realize like, hey, I'm doing this for me. I'm doing it for either for me or for my family or the ones I love or whatever. There's a big reason why you're doing this, and I think you need to have that moment of like that change that like clicks in your head, which I think you will have it, where you're kind of like, if we want to change, we have to do it, and we're not gonna let the temptations take over. Ooh, okay, they're naked, so I have to cover them because I didn't know. Like I'm watching a lot of tarot videos lately on YouTube, and I didn't know that like nudity was, it's just a drawing, but like apparently you have to cover them. So I'm gonna cover this. Is the Lover's card. It's just like Adam and Eve vibes. Reverse though. So I am getting the sense like usually Lovers is about like vulnerability, commitment, relationships, but I think with your reading specifically, I think it's about getting getting into the raw and nasty of your purpose, like getting into the nitty gritty of like, let's just address these things. Like we got to be honest with ourselves. Like sometimes it's like we make a lot of excuses, right? And I'm just speaking for my own self. Like yes, we're tired. Like yes, we're busy. We're all busy. We're all tired. But like if we really want something, we're going to go get it. Like we are going to prioritize that time. So if you actually want to grow something, whether it's grow your relationship, grow your business, whatever that is, like you really got to assess like yourself from like a non-biased perspective and be like, are we actually even doing the required work it takes to get to this point? So I think being honest, open, and vulnerable to yourself is going to be the thing that makes you realize like where we might have went wrong, at least maybe in the past. And nearing the end of the month, I think you're finally gonna have like that like sudden wake up call where you're like, yeah, maybe I was making excuses this whole time. Like it wasn't like what I said it was, And yeah, because at the end of the month, you're getting a tower card. So there's something that's gonna be like literally a wake up call. Like I kept saying for y'all, like wake up call, but like the tower card is like if you don't wake up, they will wake you up. Like they will throw you out of your bed and down the freaking tower, and it's over. So end of the month, I think you're finally gonna have that like it's funny because death card has changed, but tower is like you still didn't change mid month. Like mid month, you're like, whatever. Then end of the month, the universe gonna be like, okay, you still didn't change. This is the ultimate change. So they're gonna throw you out of your bed, okay? Like they're gonna literally like in your butt. So there is gonna be like a big epiphany moment end of month where you're like, once again, you're either gonna find the key to your success or you're gonna be the bridge is burned. Whatever way it is, you can either learn the hard way or whatever. Like, honestly, I'm not against learning the hard way. As someone who's lived my life, I always learn the hard way. I always have to go through like the worst thing in order to learn anything. So sometimes you just need to learn the hard way. And at the end of the day, as long as you learn or you understand, it's fine. Like, it's okay. So yeah, I think end of the month you're gonna see whichever result you're gonna get. But even if you don't end up with the result you planned on, like this is like unsuccessful outcome to your problem, I think that's gonna be okay because you're gonna have so much more insight and knowledge on the situation, and you're gonna become stronger from it. Once again, strength card, you're gonna become stronger and grow from it. But I think this month for y'all, like group two, I'm telling you, this is a big month for you guys. You have so many major arcana. You have, wait, all of your tarot except for the Queen of Pentacles blockage, all of your tarot, I'm gonna hold it up for y'all. All of your tarot is major arcana. And if you guys don't know, major arcana is like the big boys. They're like the main the main meals, like the big shits. Like they are like the big fucking bitches. Okay, so for y'all for sure, group two, like you guys have a massive month ahead, and it's time to lock in. Okay, it's time to lock in. That's all I'm gonna say. Actually, no, I have more to say. Sorry, I have more cards to pull, but yeah, y'all's better be locking in, because I think this month there's so much potential for you to like change your life for the better. Like this month is about you and what you want, and if you're willing to do the work towards it. Okay, guys. Let's see if you got any love cards. Okay, that's like so many. Okay, let's not get like the whole deck. But yeah, guys, whoever chose this pile, let me know. Alright, so your love card, beware of what you are projecting. For the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So like maybe in relationships it's like for you guys that are like, oh, I don't like how this person I work with is, they're so like rude and they're impatient, and it's like a pet peeve for you. But then it's like we also need to look at ourselves and be like, are we like the same? Like, are we just vibing off each other's negativity? Maybe we're feeding the fire. So kind of like a little bit of like self-analysis I think is gonna be important. I mean, this whole reading was about self-analysis, but like even in relationships, like are we attracting, like if you notice that you're around a lot of toxic people, are we around a lot of toxic people because we're attracting it because we're toxic, or are we around them because we allow them to be toxic towards us because we don't have that boundary up? So kind of like looking through that, kind of seeing like our relationships around us, is it because of our own doing? Once again, I'm not trying to blame guys, I get it, but sometimes I see that for myself too. I'm like, why am I around people that bitch? Maybe I'm a bitch too. Like, we just gotta look in the mirror sometimes. I'm not getting a lot of, for your pal for sure, like I'm not getting like romantic love in the month of September. That's like, I don't feel like that's the main focus, but it could be for some of y'all if you read this as like a love reading. But definitely a lot of like inner growth, spiritual growth as well for y'all. All right, let's end this off with some self-care. I am smart. So yeah, this card is the self-care frog. It says, I'm smart. I'm smart in both conventional and unconventional ways. Wait, sorry. My phone's going off. I am smart in both conventional and unconventional ways. So yes, I think you're the type of person to be like underestimating your ability. So whether it's like your intelligence, of course, like, book smart, or it could be street smart, or it could even be emotional intelligence, where you're underestimating your ability to do things. And another example I'm getting is like, pretend you're like learning something new and you can't pick it up right away. So you're just like, oh, I can't even do it. I'm stupid. Like, I'm so dumb. I can't. It's like, we're all fucking dumb. Okay, some people are just like, maybe just things just come more naturally to them, but it doesn't mean anything. The people who I see are successful are not the people who are smart per se, but the people who are able to use their smarts. So even if you're smart, which you are, are you able to apply it? Like, are you able to work towards it? Are you able to be consistent and like work hard? Because you can be smart but not use your abilities, and then you're stagnant versus somebody who maybe a little average, but they work fucking hard and they bust their ass off, and then they're like going where they want. And then your last card for your reading is My Fears Do Not Control Me. So yes, I think it is scary, especially since some of these cards you got is a little intense. But I think for the month of September, like, not letting fear get in the way of like all that you can accomplish is going to be pivotal, because the moment like things don't go the way you plan, like, yes, we can fall down, right? But we're going to get back up and see how we can do things differently. So I think for y'all, that's going to be like a really important note to take, is getting back up, especially after this tower moment. It's like, how can we do it differently so this doesn't happen again, or we can find a better way to do something. So yes, don't be scared, because this is your life. All right, guys, I think we got it done. Thank you so much for watching this video. I know it was a little unhinged, but I hope this helped you in your month. And I am still offering private readings at the time of filming this video, so feel free to message me on Discord if you would like to book me. Otherwise, I will see you next month for your next reading, and I love you guys so much. You guys are amazing. I love you all, and take care. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose this Veiled Rose lipstick, sorry, I'm really disgusting. Then this is your reading all about your September. As my roommate snores his head off. Yeah, so we're doing a little thing where wait, what am I fucking? Oh my god, pile 3, y'all's knows y'all's is unhinged. We're doing a little things. I don't speak English today. Okay. We're doing things a little differently. We're starting off with tarot. Sorry, not tarot. Oracle cards. So it's interesting. So we're gonna do tea leaf cards. Your cards just fell out, so we're just gonna start like right now. Dagger. So someone's stabbing you in the back. Like, actually, just kidding. Actually, I have no idea. Let's see what it says. Fears, worries, tense situations. Okay. So, okay, we got the theme. We also have the cane. Pay attention to your health. Okay, I mean, we're not holding back. I will be honest, guys. If you guys are new to these videos, I'm a very honest person. Okay, I'm not gonna sugarcoat the situation. If anything, I must lay it out. We also have the ink pot, which is problems to be resolved. Seems like y'all's going through a lot this month. And then we have needle and thread. A sincere wish will be granted. Okay, love that. Okay, so there is a lot. I'm gonna just kind of look at them again and unpack this. But seems like your month of September is drama. I'm feeling like it's one of those months where there's like external forces coming at you, whether it's like drama at work or people in your life. It's just kind of crazy. It's a lot, but I think the most important thing is to ground yourself this month, and especially to pay attention to your health. Like, that's something that I think we often overlook. I mean, I know there's those people that's like very conscious about like what they eat and all this stuff, but like, pay attention to your health specifically is popping out to me, in terms of whether it's your physical health, like getting that checkup, like go to the doctor. If something feels off or something feels wrong, like getting that looked at is going to be really important. Not to dwell and like wait until the last minute. Like, once something happens, like, book that appointment. You know what I mean? Like, your health is number one. And if it's not physical health, it could also just mean just like your mental health, like your mental well-being. Like, are we okay? Like, this seems like a little bit of a stressful month for y'all. Like, you guys are like dealing with some stuff, especially like the dagger card, which was your first card that came out, talking about fears, worries, and tense situations, and then there's like problems to be resolved. But the good thing is you did get the needle and thread, so it does talk about a sincere wish will be granted. So I think there is definitely going to be support in your life, whether you can see it or not. There is going to be support throughout this month that's going to kind of take you through it, and you're definitely going to be obviously fine at the end of the month. It just seems like a lot of lessons are going to be learned, and I guess problem solving, like how can we deal with these things. So you actually got two focus cards this month. The first one that fell out is the happiness card. So I think this is going to be a focus for you, like despite all these like humps and bumps in September that you're going to go through. You're like, at the end of the day, like the bigger picture, I just want to be happy. Like I don't really want to involve myself in this drama. I don't really care for it, but somehow I am involved, and sometimes you do have to, address situations that aren't comfortable. But I think happiness is going to be your goal. Like no matter what's happening around you, you're going to be like, yeah, I'm just going to ground myself. Like I'm going to do me and like, deal with this, but like I'm not going to go to bed. At least you're trying not to. It's like I'm not going to go to bed thinking of this stuff. I'm not going to like once you clock out, you clock out. You know what I mean? Try not to bring the drama with you. You also have the marriage card. And this card could talk about some of you guys are getting married. Congratulations. But if you're not, this could just talk about commitment. So like I'm getting more a sense of like committing to like your morals and values. So whatever is happening around you, like you're not letting that affect you and like question your decision making skills. So it's like if someone's trying to tempt you and be like, hey, like just like do these bad things that you would never do. It's not gonna tempt you because you're committed to yourself. You're committed to your goals and your own values. You're like, I'm good. Thank you. Like I appreciate you for, thinking of me or like offering or whatever, but I'm good. Like I'm not gonna entertain this. Like having your boundary up, like don't feel peer pressured to do stuff just because everyone's doing it or just because you want approval from somebody. Like don't sacrifice that. And I think that's going to be really important, is like standing your ground in the month of September, like making sure that you are not letting the energetic circle around you be influenced, because it really can be. Like as someone who overthinks and overanalyzes everything, it's a detriment, honestly. All right, so you have the ideation card. And I keep forgetting what this card means because I don't even know what this word means. So I'm going to look this up. Ideation, the formation of ideas or concepts. Oh, very straightforward. Okay, so I think you are going to have like a couple of aha moments in the month of September where you're going to be like, oh, like if there is an issue, because you do have like problems to be resolved. If there is issues, like you are going to solve them and you're going to be like, okay, so what's the problem? How can we fix it? And like what steps are we going to take towards it? Like I think you're going to have that like brain blast moment where you're like, things are not as complicated as they seem. Like in the beginning, like when you're faced with a problem, it can be very daunting. Once again, you have the dagger card, fears, worries, tense. It's like, yeah, you're overwhelmed. Like it's like, holy crap. But like just like take a breath. Sometimes a lot can happen when you just like take 10 seconds to just like breathe in and out. And your mind just like ignites with ideas. Like versus when you're stressed, when you're tense, when you're overwhelmed, like you can't really think of solutions because you're not in the right headspace. Versus when you're calm and collected is when the ideas really come out. I think that's why like when you shower, at least for me or like most people, it's like when you're showering, your shower thoughts, right? Like you're calm, you're relaxed, like it just feels like you're at peace. At least that's how I feel when I shower. I'm usually like really chill. You get the best ideas, you get the best epiphanies, and you just like you think so clearly when you're in the shower because you're in your own space and like no one's bothering you, and like it's just like, yeah. Okay, so you do have a couple of cards I will grab for the tarot. I'm probably gonna shuffle more actually, just to like really get a spread going. But yeah, we are jumping right into the tarot. Oh, no, I bent her. I bent her. I'm sad. Okay. So you have tons of reversals, I will say. Let's get one more, please. Yeah, and one of the cards I kind of did see peep. Okay. All right, so first card you got was reversed. This is the Five of Cups. I'm gonna just hold it upright for y'all to see. But yeah, this is a little disappointing in terms of like, I think in the beginning of September, I think it's coming fast. Like the whole like dagger thing and then the problems to be resolved, like that's coming fast. Like beginning of your month might have been a little bit rough where you're like you just kind of feel disappointed with an outcome of a situation or a situation altogether. Like you're just like, oh, that's a bummer. And it's sad. Like you're kind of like, my cups are spilled, and it could have been a little bit of an emotional month for you in September, where it's like you kind of feel like down in the dumps. And I want to say that like the good thing about these cards is like it doesn't last too long, especially since it is a minor arcana card. It's only like a cup card. These like themes are not permanent. Like things are changing at all times. So it might just be like a day or two where you're kind of like in a rut, but I think after that, like you are gonna definitely like get out of it, and there is gonna be a lot more for you in the month of September, where you're kind of be like, I'm not gonna let these cups that spilled get me down. Like I'm gonna keep on moving, and I'm gonna see how we can solve the situation, right? Um, yeah, like keep it pushing, keep on pushing, keep it pushing. So yeah, beginning month starting off in a little bit of a bummer mood. As the second week progresses, you do have another reversal, which is the Nine of Wands in reverse. And I want to say this is the time where you really got to start setting up those boundaries for yourself, where you're not letting that negative energy of the external forces, whatever that is, whether it's your boss at work or whatever, like it's too much for you. It's like I can't. Like don't let that drain you, all right? Don't let that like dictate your mood. Like if someone acts a mess with you, and sometimes it's this like it does get to the point where people disrespect you, or a situation is just like, I'm not here for that, right? It is totally okay to put your boundary up, and like I'm not telling you to like start drama and just be like every little thing is like crazy and like no one like don't talk to me, like none of this. Like no, I'm telling you, if someone does cross the line with you, whatever that is, like if a situation crosses the line and you feel disrespected, you can tell them, communicate, and as much as it is like a little awkward in the beginning and hard, you can tell them, I don't really appreciate the tone, or like I don't appreciate, like I don't want to, like if it's peer pressure, I'd be like I don't feel comfortable with this. And if somebody does not understand that and they keep doing, and they just feel like they're just like whatever you're saying is just going through their head, like past their head, like then you really got to reevaluate the situation in your life. Like like are we in are we in a setting where we can change? Can we change it? Like, can we leave, or can we solve the issue, or can we communicate with this person? Trust me, I know sometimes when you set your boundary, or you're just kind of like you letting people know, like, hey, like I just don't appreciate this and whatever that, they go hard. Like that's I'm gonna say this. I'm horrible with confrontations. I try not to do them, which is why I am like, this is toxic, but like I am a ghoster. Like I am the type to just like cut things off and like never talk about the issue, because there has been times where when I do try to address an issue, the person gets severely defensive, criticizes. It's a whole fucking thing where it's like, now I'm thinking to myself, why did I even try? Like what was the point of this? The whole reason I didn't want to tell you anything is because I knew exactly how you were going to react, and this is exactly how you're going to react, and that's fine. It just shows that those are not the people that's worth keeping in your life. And if you cannot get out of the situation, unfortunately, sometimes like it's a family member, or it's work related or school related, where you can't just like leave, it gives you like a sign to just like pull back your energy, create that distance with them, like, be surface level, don't dive in deep into this situation. And just kind of be like, okay, I understand that this person is not ready to handle situations and we're not aligned. So that's fine. That's just because you're different. So understand that like it's okay to pull back a bit from that and just not let this situation engulf you. Versus when you are honest to the person and you told them that you've been upset and like whatever it is, and then they actually take into account like, oh my god, I didn't know, like how can we rectify this? Like that's the people you need to keep in your life versus those who's like the moment you tell them something, they just flipping it off. Like they're just like is a war between them. And it's just like you learn a lot from somebody. The moment you tell somebody, hey, I don't appreciate this, and you see their reaction, is like it's like a whole book is opened up. So I'm speaking from my experience, guys. You need to be strong. You need, with this 9 of Wands, stand your ground. Stand your ground, create that boundary. Do not back down. Do not back down, because you don't deserve disrespect. All right, so mid-month, end of the month, we have the Page of Swords also in reverse, which is what I'm getting. Possibly issues with communication is coming up. Page of Swords in reverse, I'm also getting the sense of like someone who is emotional. Sorry, I guess it could be emotional, but like communication is a little bit weak, a little bit immature. Maybe they're the type to name call instead of actually addressing the issue. They bring irrelevant topics to the table. When you're talking about one thing, they're talking about a thing from like 10 years ago that's irrelevant. Like, that kind of thing. Like the person who goes for the low jabs, like they go for the low blows, which are irrelevant to the situation. Like that's what I'm getting with the Page of Swords. So there could be somebody, and once again, sometimes you do need to self-reflect and be like, is this us? Is this me? Am I looking in the mirror? But yeah, there is there is a situation where it's like someone's going for the low blows and it's not productive. It's not nice. It's just messy. It's gross. So I think once that happens, like just knowing that you do need to, once again, stand your ground. Don't lose yourself. Like don't go, like I guess don't stoop down to their level of immaturity, because you're not like that. And I definitely think that this is gonna really test you. I'm not saying it's a test from God or whatever, like, or from the universe. Like, hey, we're gonna throw this toxic thing at you and be like, figure it out. But sometimes life does give you lemons, and how we handle the situation is more important than the outcome, right? So just don't lose yourself in the situation. Don't let the snake temptate you. Temptate? Is that a freaking word? Tempt you. Temptate you, though. But anyways, yeah. And then the last card you have for the end of the month, I'm gonna have to cover them because they're naked, is the Lover's card. So the Lover's card does talk about vulnerability. It does also talk about temptation. Now that we're talking about that, like it does talk about like, are we gonna take that apple? Are we gonna take that, like, when someone like feeds you a string of toxicity, it's like feeding into the drama. Like, are we gonna go for that, or we're not? Like, are we gonna lose ourselves? You're not. Like, I hope you're not. It's hard, but you gotta stand true to who you are. And I think the Lover's card like also talks about like being vulnerable. So like being vulnerable in like knowing that you're not gonna be everyone's cup of tea, and knowing that like even with like everything that's happening around you, like just know your worth, like know yourself, know your worth, know that like there are certain things that you're not willing to negotiate, and that's fine. Um and just not to let all the temptation and all the craziness around you like dictate you. But yeah, your month is a hectic month, I will say. You didn't get too much major arcana except for the Lover's card, but other than that, like I just feel like you just need to just strap in, guys. Like strap in for your month, because it's gonna be a hell of a ride, and I know you're gonna be stronger through this. Don't let the BS get to you, though. Okay, I believe in you. All right, so I got you some love cards. The first one is New Beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Ooh, so yeah, this could talk about a new love coming to your life. Someone who is opening up that door, being your light and be like, wow, I really look up to you. Like you really inspire me. This once again, it could be romantic, but I'm getting a strong sense like for most of you guys, it's not. I'm getting more of a sense of like there is somebody like amidst all the chaos, like there's somebody who's like kind of your rock and kind of being there for you to be like, hey, like just don't like let them consume you. Like I'm here for you, and I'm such a breath of fresh air, right? So I think there is a new beginning with the relationship in your life where the person is like making you into a better person, and they're supporting you through this, so you're not alone throughout this. Okay, don't feel like you're alone. We also have the trust card. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. I feel like that said the same thing twice. So yeah, I think trusting that whatever the universe is throwing at you in the month of September, like just know that there it's gonna only make you better. And I feel like it's so redundant and like overused, but like what doesn't kill you does make you stronger. And I think not that you were gonna die or anything, but definitely this month you're gonna go through the ringer, I feel like, and it's really gonna test you. But once you get through it, like it's gonna be like once again with the lovers card, like once you get through those temptations, like it's gonna be like like an aha, like a breath of fresh air, like the light is coming out, the sun is coming out, new beginnings. Like yes, we're better now. We're more experienced. We don't let the drama get to us, and we're better than that. We're better than that. All right, guys, I'm gonna pull you some self care cards. But yeah, your reading is like, dang. I feel it. I feel it. It's a lot. Okay, so Mr. Frog or Mrs. Frog says, "My trauma doesn't make me less lovable." So yes, oh my god, she's holding a toad. Wait, frog and toad are different? Anyways, but yeah, just know that I'm just getting this and maybe a little bit of a traumatic month. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I'm sick. But it doesn't mean you're worthless. Worthless, like two different words, like worthless. No, worthless. Anyways, guys, I'm losing it. Yeah, you are worth just as much as this, and don't let nobody in your life like question your worth. Like those are not the people that you want in your life. Okay, those are just garbos. Okay, you don't need none of that. Like they're, I'm gonna just say, I know it's cliche as hell, but like if someone's gonna make you feel like ass and like just like bring things upon you and say that you're the insecure, like you're this, like just like all these toxic things out of nowhere, just know that they are those things and they're just projecting. Like I know it's stupid, but it's not. It's like I trust me, I've seen it. Like out of nowhere, just like all this garble, and I'm like, what are we talking about? We wasn't talking about none of that. Anyways, guys, you're beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna go. I have to go. I'm just losing it. Pal 3, you always got my heart. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please feel free to let me know. I am also offering private readings at the time of filming this video. Feel free to message me on Discord to book me there. Otherwise, I will see you next month. I love you guys. I hope this helped. And yes, live your life. Live your life. Okay, I gotta go. Have a wonderful month. Bye.